How's it going, guys? PhantomCave here with today's newest series. I think, sort of like a podcast thing that we're going to be doing. It's going to be doing between reviewing certain people who have been doing a great job in the PhantomCave community, or Phantom community as we all know. And today we have Luca Erbetta with us, and he's got a few things to say about his artwork, what he has done for the Phantom and for Egmont.
Hi everyone, my name is Luca Erbetta and I am an Italian comic book artist. I've started to work in this field since 2001, mostly for French companies and American companies. My works are Cement Witch, Saracen, Roma, it's about a story in the Roman Empire, and my latest work, this is about Luis Buñuel, who was a Spanish director, and that story is set when he was in Paris in 1929-1930.
Did you collect the Phantom when you were young?
When I was a kid, I didn't really knew the Phantom. I knew the character existed, but I didn't read it. Then, about 10 years ago, more or less, I really discovered it, and I've started to read it in Italian with this one and some other editions. And I just fell in love with the character. Find it really great was the story of his legacy and the possibilities to tell stories in many different times. When I started to work for Phantom because some time ago, in Angoulême, a friend of mine who is an Italian artist met with Michael Sol, and my friend told me so that in Sweden they still were doing some Phantom stories. So I got in contact with Michael Sol. And a couple of years ago, I've started to work for them as a cover artist. First, I did the Fantomen pirate stories, this cover, and the second one was the special noir.
Another thing I have for you today is that, because I follow your Instagram, you can go follow him down below. I'll put his link down below, and he's at Luca Erbetta Artist on Instagram, and he also has Facebook. And what I was trying to say was that do follow your Instagram, and I noticed that most of your artworks are sometimes traditional artists, like, what am I trying to say is like paints or watercolor or something like that. And
working for Egmont, I've also discovered that in Australia was doing as well the Phantom. So I proposed my work, and they really liked it. The first cover I did for Frew was this one, Phantom, the Pit of Death. I'm quite proud of it. I'm really happy with the idea behind this cover was to show the powerful and threatening gorilla behind the chained Phantom. I used a Z composition like this to give a more dynamic sense of the image. I also used a yellow background to give a contrast with the purple of the Phantom. My second cover after this one was the Phantom, the Golden Eagle. On this one, it's a wraparound cover, and I really wanted to give an impression that the Phantom is protecting the crowd, and he is standing against the far right. I used some pastel colors to give a unity of the image, and also a sense of peace against the darkness, and so good versus evil.
Good suggestions there, Erbetta. We all know about Chronicle Chambers' new Bushfire Peel book. Now, can you tell us, have you done a comic artwork in that book?
I've also did an image for the Phantom Bushfire relief book, and it's this one. That was really easy to me to think about the first Phantom against a dragon who's fighting the fire, and so the fire of the dragon. I was really happy when Jermaine asked me to participate on this book. It was really a really good opportunity for me to give something to the Phantom community. At the moment, I'm doing some more cover for Egmont, and that will be released soon. And
when will we be seeing another The Phantom cover in the future?
I don't know when I will do a new cover for Few, but I hope that will be soon too. Thanks for everything, and you can follow me on Facebook or on Instagram at Luca Erbetta Artist. Bye.
We'll go have a look at my artworks right now, and you can tell us if they're any good or not. Now, my artworks, they're not. I try to put a lot of effort into them, and yeah, like this one, and what's another one I can show you? Oh, here's one for the Phantom people. So this one, yeah, I before I actually started doing work on the like faces, more face posture and all that sort of stuff, this is how my Phantom stuff would have turned out. It's alright, I guess, but yeah, it's alright. So, if you want to subscribe to the PhantomCave YouTube channel, there will be more of these interviews when I set them up in the future. I'm planning on doing these every 2 weeks or something like that, so I can give enough time to the person that I'm interviewing. And so please subscribe down below. We are at 69 subscribers right now, so yeah, subscribe down below, and like, share, comment down below. Keep safe in this virus affected world, I guess, and as always, keep Phantom Caving.